Servus Freunde, my name is Jimmy Cage, thank you guys for tuning in. Like I promised, today I will show you my complete Blu-ray collection, because we just reached 300 subscribers. So thanks again, and this might take some time because I have many movies here with me. So make yourself comfortable, maybe you should take a little snack with you, maybe a drink, and then let's get started. Alright, the sound quality won't be that good today because I'm only recording with my video camera, so no external microphone today, but let's just start with the Blu-rays. Alright, the first one is up here, and this is Wings. This is a very old silent movie from the late 20s, I think, and it's really awesome, a World War I movie. Alright, here we got King Kong, the original one from 1933, and here to the left are some of my Disney Blu-rays. So what do we got here? I got Fantasia and Fantasia 2000. Then I got the very first animated feature Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. I got Dumbo. These are all in the slipcases. Bambi. Okay, Fantasia wasn't, but the rest of them are all in the slipcases. Cinderella, Alice in Wonderland, Peter Pan, The Lady and the Tramp, Aristocats, which I think is only mediocre, and these two, The Rescuers and The Rescuers Down Under. And the second one, The Rescuers Down Under, is actually my very first cinema experience, at least the one I can remember, but I'm pretty sure it was the first movie I've seen in the cinema, and still to this date it really holds a very special place in my heart. I love this movie. Alright, down here we got some more Disney Blu-rays. The Great Mouse Detective, Beauty and the Beast, Pocahontas, and yeah, let's just forget about the other one, Pocahontas 2. Never seen it, never will. The Lion King, Wreck-It Ralph, and now a Pixar movie, Finding Nemo, and the Muppet movie, the original one, The Muppet Christmas Carol, Muppet Treasure Island, and also The Great Muppet Caper, and this wonderful movie, Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Alright, here we got Minuscule, or Minuscule, I really don't know how to pronounce it. It's a French animation series. Each episode is about 2 to 10 minutes long. I think there are 100 episodes in this Blu-ray collection here, and they are just adorable. They are all little stories told with no words, so you can get this even if you don't speak any French, because there isn't a word French in there. Here we got the one, the only Citizen Kane by Orson Welles. And right here are Warner Brother Blu-rays, because I sought my Blu-rays after the label, because I like how it looks that way. So let's get started. These are by the label and then chronologically. So we got a very old one here, Robin Hood, or to be exactly, The Adventure of Robin Hood. The Treasure of the Sierra Madre with Humphrey Bogart, Fort Apache with John Wayne, An American in Paris with Gene Kelly, The Searchers, a great John Ford classic, again with John Wayne. Here we got the science fiction movie Forbidden Planet. We got the Howard Hawks classic Rio Bravo. I absolutely love this movie. Seen it many times. Grand Prix. Cool Hand Luke with Paul Newman. The Dirty Dozen with many people. Bullet with Steve McQueen. And yeah, this is really not a good movie, The Green Berets. But I was curious, never seen it as a child or as an adolescent, so I checked this out, and yeah, it's not very good. Alright, this here's just Mario, so bye bye Mario, not today. And some more movies from Warner Brothers. We got another Western, The Wild Bunch. The Cowboys, Mean Streets from Martin Scorsese, come on. The Getaway, Steve McQueen. Science fiction, Logan's Run. Caddyshack, great comedy. Tango and Cash, yeah, it's alright. Last Samurai. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. V for Vendetta. Speed Racer, which I really like. Yep, I'm in the minority, but I really like Speed Racer. It's so crazy. And Where the Wild Things Are. Alright, here we got the Star Trek The Next Generation, the full journey. This is the complete Blu-ray collection with all 7 seasons. And right here we got a Criterion Collection DVD, not a DVD, Blu-ray, Ace in the Hole by Billy Wilder, starring Kirk Douglas. Okay, down here we got Watchmen, the director's cut, the Looney Tunes Platinum Collection Volume 2. Volume 1 is also in my collection, we're coming to that later. Looney Tunes Mouse Chronicles, the Chuck Jones collection. There are really some cool cartoons in there. This is really a gem. Tom and Jerry Golden Collection Volume 1. So many great cartoons. Then we got a German movie, Das Weiße Band by Michael Haneke. This was nominated for an Academy Award, but it lost to The Secret in Her Eyes, and I prefer this one. It's in black and white, and it's a very, very intense, greatly acted drama. Then we got Apocalypse Now by Francis Ford Coppola, and yet another Criterion, Carlos der Schakal. We got the Coen Brothers collection with Blood Simple, Miller's Crossing, Raising Arizona with Nicolas Cage, and Fargo. West Side Story, and wait a second, now I'm sitting on the floor. Alright, we got The Caine Mutiny, From Here to Eternity, Gandhi, yeah, Bad Boys, The Fifth Element, Gattaca, Starship Troopers, It's a Wonderful Life with Jimmy Stewart, To Catch a Thief, the South Park movie, and an Asian movie, You Are the Apple of My Eye. I got this from my friends and I really like this movie. So this pretty much completes the first shelf, so let's go to the next one. Alright, let's start at the top again, and now we come to all my Criterion Blu-rays, because I like the Criterion collection, and while they are pretty expensive, they are also giving you the very best quality. And just let's get started with the first one here, The Seventh Seal by Ingmar Bergman. Then we got the Samurai Trilogy with 3 movies included. The Red Shoes, a beautiful Technicolor movie. Black Orpheus, Brazil by Terry Gilliam, For All Mankind, The Last Temptation of Christ, and All That Heaven Allows. We got Playtime by Jacques Tati, a French comedy, Rashomon by Akira Kurosawa, The Life and Death of Colonel Blimp, another Technicolor extravaganza, The Rules of the Game, a French movie, La Haine, also a French movie, but I haven't checked it out. Army of Shadows by Jean-Pierre Melville, a Second World War French resistance movie, La Jetée and Sans Soleil by Chris Marquier, Days of Heaven by Terrence Malick, and The Chungking Express by Wong Kar-wai. And right here we got the Pierre Etaille collection. I'm not sure if I pronounced that name right. And also I have to say I haven't checked out the movies in there yet. It's still wrapped and I really should do this. I've heard these are very, very funny comedies. So we got The Suitor, Yo-Yo, As Long As You've Got Your Health, Rapture, Happy Anniversary, Le Grand Amour, Feeling Good, and The Land of Milk and Honey. There are some features, and I think the smaller ones, Rapture, Happy Anniversary and Feeling Good, are short movies. Here we got the collection David Lean directs Noel Coward. There are 4 movies included here, In Which We Serve, This Happy Breed, Blitz Spirit and Brief Encounter, and they were all produced around the Second World War. Alright, let's continue with a movie by Roman Polanski, Repulsion. Then we got Stagecoach by John Ford, The Thin Red Line, which I think is my favorite war movie, by Terrence Malick, Path of Glory, another great war movie by Stanley Kubrick. We got Senso, we got Blowout by Brian De Palma, a cool film noir, Kiss Me Deadly, Leon Maureen Priest, another movie by Jean-Pierre Melville, and another Kubrick one, The Killing, also a film noir, very cleverly told story. You have to check this out. And here's another Criterion collection, 3 films by Roberto Rossellini starring Ingrid Bergman. We got Stromboli, Europe 51 and Journey to Italy. And here's my Stanley Kubrick collection, and included are Spartacus, Lolita, Doctor Strangelove or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb, 2001 A Space Odyssey, A Clockwork Orange, Barry Lyndon, The Shining, Full Metal Jacket and Eyes Wide Shut. Stanley Kubrick is definitely one of my favorite directors, and I own all of his movies except his first one, and I can't recall the title right now, but he himself hates his first movie, but it was released on Blu-ray, maybe I will check it out in the future. Here we have some Warner Brothers Blu-ray books, as they call them. We got Mutiny on the Bounty, Meet Me in St. Louis, Louis, la, da, 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 da. Another musical, A Star is Born, the Hitchcock classic North by Northwest, and I think this is one of my most seen Blu-rays here. How the West Was Won, a Cinerama classic, even though it's not that very good a movie. Dr. Zhivago, Bonnie and Clyde, yeah, we got Elvis on Tour, The Exorcist, and the Clint Eastwood movie, The Outlaw Josie Wales. All the President's Men, Poltergeist, Little Shop of Horrors, which is such a great horror musical comedy with one of the best performances by Steve Martin as a mad dentist. The Shawshank Redemption, The Green Mile, The Matrix, only the first one, Seven by David Fincher, All About Eve, An Affair to Remember, The Comancheros, Tora! The Hustler, Taxi Driver. Blue, White, Red, 3 colors by Krzysztof Kieslowski, and the 3 movies included are Blue, White and Red. Okay, here we have the complete Jean Vigo. There is his one feature movie in there and one movie that's about 40 minutes, very old movies. The Four Feathers, Belle de Jour by Louis Buñuel, World on a Wire, which is actually called Die Welt am Draht. It's a German science fiction movie by Rainer Werner Fassbinder. Anatomy of a Murder, a film noir by Otto Preminger. Letter Never Sent, The Organizer, and Summer with Monica by Ingmar Bergman. Alright, here we have the Charlie Chaplin movie The Gold Rush, The Game, which I actually don't like. This is the Fincher movie I don't like. Rosemary's Baby, A Man Escaped, Badlands by Terrence Malick, his first feature movie, and Medium Cool. And right here is the Martin Scorsese's World Cinema Project collection. And the movies included are Toki Boki, it's from Senegal, Redes from Mexico, A River Called Titas from India and Bangladesh, Dry Summer from Turkey, Trances from Morocco, and The Housemaid from South Korea. And that's the original Housemaid, not the remake. Alright, another Criterion collection, and it's really dark down here, so let me get it out. John Cassavetes, 5 films, and the films included Shadows, Faces, A Woman Under the Influence, The Killing of a Chinese Bookie, and Opening Night. Getting on the ground again for that last row of movies. The first one is a masterpiece. It's Seven Samurai by Akira Kurosawa. Then we got a very underappreciated Alfred Hitchcock movie, Foreign Correspondent. And look at this beautiful cover, all those umbrellas in the rain. Reminds me of Old Boy. Picnic at Hanging Rock, The Battle of Algiers, Fanny and Alexander, and that's the TV version and also the feature film version. Last Year at Marienbad, and this cover is all in white. And Breathless by Jean-Luc Godard. On the Waterfront with Marlon Brando. Repo Man with another kick-ass cover art. Shoah, which, if you don't know this is a 9.5-hour documentary by Claude Lanzmann about the Holocaust. It's a mad world, and America Lost and Found, the BBS story, and included are Head, Easy Rider, 5 Easy Pieces, Drive He Said, A Safe Place, The Last Picture Show, and The King of Marvin Gardens. And I would recommend 3 movies out of this box. Of course, Easy Rider, then 5 Easy Pieces with a very young Jack Nicholson. Actually, he's also an Easy Rider. And The Last Picture Show, a movie by Peter Bogdanovich. Next are the super special edition. So let's get started. Way up here with The Wire. Listen carefully. This is the complete series, all 5 seasons, and it's my favorite TV series, next to Twin Peaks. Here we got the Looney Tunes Platinum Collection Volume 1, and this is the beautiful gift set. These are all DVDs, so they don't concern us today. Here we have the Superman collection, and included are all 4 movies with Christopher Reeve, and you only have to see Superman 1 and 2, of course, and Superman Returns is also included, and even the old Fleischer cartoons. Behind it we have Gone with the Wind in a very super beautiful 70th anniversary collector's gift set edition. Here we have Ben-Hur, and an even bigger box, Lawrence, oh my god, the light, Lawrence of Arabia. Wow, I love this box. And here we have The Wizard of Oz. Alright, only a book here, but let's continue here with the sound of music and schnitzels and noodles. Casablanca, The 10 Commandments, Singing in the Rain, and the Bond collection, which is, covered. Wait a second. There it is, the Bond collection for the 50th birthday anniversary. There are all Bond movies included until Quantum of Solace. Yeah, Skyfall is not in there, and Spectre is also not in there. Down here, next to that beautiful Dario Argento book, we have the Marilyn Monroe Blu-ray collection. The movies included are Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, How to Marry a Millionaire, River of No Return, There's No Business Like Show Business, The 7-Year Itch, Some Like It Hard, and The Misfits. I think my most precious item in the whole collection is this box here. So, little Yoshi, we don't need you at the moment. And this little chicken has to go as well. And come on, look at this box. Look at the cover art. It's the Criterion collection of Zatoichi, the Blind Swordman. And included are 25 movies. All the classic Zatoichi movies. This is really special for me. Zack and zack, and they have to protect it. So there are some movies here as well in my other room, and yeah, we got this here. Sissy! These are Austrian movies, Sissy 1, 2 and 3 with the beautiful Romy Schneider. Heimatfilme as they are called here. Very melodramatic, very colorful, a little bit funny, and I like them, especially the first one. Here we have Akira, and this is a DVD, Welcome to Dongma-go. I really like this box. It's from South Korea, and I got it, oh my god, it's I think 12 years ago, it's very old. But no DVDs today, let's continue with the Blu-rays. And here we have the Masters of Cinema Blu-ray collection from Eureka. These are UK Blu-rays, and they are a little bit like the pendant to the Criterion collection in the USA. So let's get started. We got Sunrise, a silent movie. City Girl, another silent movie. The Fritz Lang classic Metropolis. Wait, you have to look at it like this. Beautiful cover art. The Touch of Evil, all in orange, Orson Welles directed and starring. Le Silence de la Mer. Again, I can't speak French, so I bet that pronunciation was terrible. This is another movie by Jean-Pierre Melville. Lifeboat, another very underappreciated Alfred Hitchcock movie. I really like it. It all plays on that little boat and it's tense as hell. Das Testament des Dr. Mabuse. The Testament of Dr. Mabuse by Fritz Lang. Double Indemnity, which is maybe my favorite film noir. It's also by one of my favorite directors, Billy Wilder. Another movie by Billy Wilder is this one, The Lost Weekend, and Ray Milland, the lead actor, won an Academy Award for his portrayal of an alcoholic in it. Die Nibelungen, again by Fritz Lang, and another classic from the silent movies, Fritz Lang, Dr. Mabuse, der Spieler. Dr. Mabuse, the gamer, I think. Yep. And here we got the Shohei Imamura Masterpiece Collection, a Japanese director, and the movies included are Stone Desire, Nishi Ginza Station, Pigs and Battleships, The Insect Woman, A Man Vanishes, Profound Desires of the Gods, Vengeance is Mine, and The Ballad of Narayama, and that's the original The Ballad of Narayama, not the remake from the 80s. But I have to confess, it's still wrapped, I haven't checked out any movie in it, still had no time for that. And here we got another classic from the silent era, Douglas Fairbanks in The Thief of Baghdad. And up here is another Eureka collection, late Mizoguchi. Included are 8 movies from Kenji Mizoguchi. Oyu Sama, Ugetsu Monogatari, Gion Bayashi, Sancho Dayu, Uwasa no Onna, Chikamatsu Monogatari, Yukihi, and Akasen Shitai. And right here is another Fritz Lang movie called M. Eine Stadt sucht einen Mörder. A city is searching for a murderer. With the great Peter Lorre. Down here I've got some war-related things. For example, Schindler's List by Steven Spielberg. The great documentary The War by Ken Burns. This is a 15 hours documentary and it's so touching. It's really cool. Not cool. Cool isn't the right word in this context. It's really a great documentary. Also a cool documentary, and there's the word cool fitting, is World War II in HD. Come on, that title alone. And it's all in color. It's all color images from the Second World War. And here we have another great documentary from the UK, The World at War. Very huge package. But coming back to some more lighter stuff, here we have the German versions of the Studio Ghibli collection. And the movies I own are Das Schloss im Himmel, The Castle in the Sky, Porco Rosso, Die Stimme des Herzens, Whisper of the Heart, Arrietty. This here is my favorite movie of Hayao Miyazaki, Nausicaa. I even like it more than Princess Mononoke, but these two are 10 out of 10 movies for me, Nausicaa and Princess Mononoke. And actually The Castle in the Sky also 10 out of 10 for me. Ponyo and Das wandelnde Schloss, Howl's Moving Castle. Alright, we are almost done. Now we're in my corridor, so it's a little bit dark. I hope you still can see enough. So let's check out the last Blu-rays. Up here we got The Big Trail, a very early John Wayne movie. South Pacific, a musical, a Second World War musical that I actually really don't like that much. Das Tagebuch der Anne Frank, The Diary of Anne Frank. Patton, a great war movie. Big Trouble in Little China. Master and Commander. Man on Fire. The Tree of Life by Terrence Malick, and the Alien collection with the 4 Alien movies. And we got a very big Forrest Gump collection. Alright, down here we got the Bond trilogy with all 3 Bond movies. Born Legacy not included. We got the Clint Eastwood collection. Let's take a look at the movies here. We got Gran Torino, Letters from Iwo Jima, Million Dollar Baby, Mystic River, Unforgiven, The Rookie, Absolute Power, Dirty Harry, Kelly's Heroes and Where Eagles Dare. Here we have the Fernando Di Leo collection. These are 4 Italian police crime stories. Caliber 9, The Italian Connection, The Boss and Rulers of the City. Spielberg movie Close Encounters of the Third Kind. The Duncan Jones movie Moon. And Anchorman, the first one. And here we have Grindhouse, Death Proof and Planet Terror in the Grindhouse version, the shorter one. Here you can see Der Pate. This is the German title of The Godfather by Francis Ford Coppola. All 3 movies, even though I don't mind the third one. The first 2 would have been enough. The Horse Soldiers, The Magnificent Seven, Raging Bull, When Harry Met Sally, Dances with Wolves and the Rocky collection, with all the Rockies movies included except for Creed, the latest one. Here we have the Tim Burton collection, and the movies included are Batman, Batman Returns, Beetlejuice, Mars Attacks, Pee-wee's Big Adventure, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and Tim Burton's Corpse Bride. Alright, down here we have a big box and also very dusty. Look at this war. The Goonies. I think there's even a game included. Look how big this box set is. The Bridge on the River Kwai by David Lean. Zurück in die Zukunft, that's the German title for Back to the Future, all 3 movies included. Carlito's Way. Casino. The Thing. Pride and Prejudice. E.T. Zug des Lebens, a French movie, a Holocaust drama, and Public Enemy #1. These are also 2 French movies, but I don't know the English titles. In German it's Mordinstinct and Todestrieb. Here are my sitcoms, The King of Queens and Married with Children, but these are only on DVD. But The Dick Van Dyke Show, this is a big fat Blu-ray collection. Alright, let's continue with Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory in a very big, what's it called? 40 Years of Everlasting Fun collection. Cool. Then we have some horror movies. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The Evil Dead, which is actually, yeah, it varies what my favorite horror movie is. It's Evil Dead or the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The Crow. Good Will Hunting, Shakespeare in Love, of course not a horror movie, Gone Baby Gone by Ben Affleck, The Boy in the Striped Pajamas, House of a Thousand Corpses, the sequel The Devil's Rejects, The Descent, the remake 3:10 to Yuma, Dumb and Dumber, the first one, Terrence Malick's The New World, and Catherine Bigelow's The Hurt Locker. And here we have the Chevy Chase Christmas Vacation Super Collection Edition. This is my favorite Christmas movie. Austin Powers, all 3 movies included, and the Turtles collection with Turtles 1, 2 and 3, and also the animated movie TMNT. And here's the Mel Brooks collection, also a huge collection with many movies included, so let's take a look. We got The 12 Chairs, Blazing Saddles, Young Frankenstein, Silent Movie, High Anxiety, History of the World Part 1, To Be or Not to Be, Spaceballs, and Robin Hood, Man in Tights. So by now we are almost done, just a few more. The African Queen, Once Upon a Time in the West, which is one of the best movies ever, with one of the best scores, maybe the best score ever by Ennio Morricone, and the movie is of course by Sergio Leone. Trading Places, Coming to America, Braveheart, Titanic, Collateral, Defiance, There Will Be Blood, The Fighter and Rango. Alright, and here are the last Blu-rays. We got Star Trek, the original classic series, all 3 seasons, and we have the Twilight Zone, the complete series. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching, especially if you're still with me. That was my Blu-ray collection. Please tell me in the comments below what you think about it, and also tell me about your collection. So, that's it for today. Hail to the King, baby!